My account.
Just have to wait a bit actually, because no one's here. But I can actually do it right.
I'll be right back. I need to go to the toilet.
This guy. Bro's gone to the toilet as soon as we go in. Well, here we are then. Welcome to Formula World Racing. We're here for the first race of this new era of league racing. We're here in the United Kingdom for the Silverstone race circuit. The area of this track was a World War II base, but you didn't know that one. It was a World War II base during World War II and was converted to the track we're driving on today. Well, to the nerdy stuff we go. The track consists of 18 corners, 2 DRS zones, and a track with mostly straights could be a massive factor for the higher straight line speed cars. Length of the track is a lengthy 5.8 kilometers. The drivers will know to be in the mindset for the fuel and tyre management. And finally, the first race was held here in 1950, which was 72 years ago to this day. So we're here for the sprint race. So we're qualifying at the moment. We're going for a nice qualifying session for the sprint race. So we'll have a short qualifying session now. We're going to go into the sprint race, which is a 13-lap race, I believe. Then after pit in that, we'll get disqualified towards the end. So I don't know if your driver gets disqualified. You get disqualified for the end for not pitting, but that's just how the game works. But wherever they get disqualified, down, set grid for the Grand Prix, which is a 50% race, which is we are. So all rules and stuff will be explained by me and my partner, who's at the toilet at the moment. But everybody's beginning to come out. Undertaker Dylan at the moment, watching him come out of the pit lane, coming around the first couple of corners, and yeah, hand over to Dom for a bit.
Thank you. So for the first one who was out on circuit was Stoke Ethan. In Britain, I mean, he didn't do too good, I'd say. I mean, I don't really remember. It was a very good race. He's already got invalidated, but that's only for this lap, for his out lap. So, as some other drivers now are going into Woodcote and exiting it at the same time.
A little bit close to contact there between the Red Bull of Lucas, I believe, and that Undertaker Dylan. Pretty close between them two. I don't know if you saw that, but
No,
I just did a little bit.
Dutch Chewy, I think.
I've been Dutch. Whoa!
Ooh, yeah, I just saw that from Dutch Chewy's onboard. It was Verstappen. It's the two, not the two owners. It's Verstappen and Undertaker.
Dylan.
Yeah. Going to Beckett, just went
S's
boom.
And just parked it mid S, which is not very. Welcome, greetings from the Aston Martin Bridgeport. Hello from the UK back to Spain. Thank you. The yellow flag in sector 3, which probably is
Mackenzie. No, for sorry to interrupt you, but Mackenzie's on his lap. Stoke Ethan has got invalidated, so as I checked him, very uneven from Mackenzie.
We're on board with Mackenzie now in my stream. Just starting to round the first couple of corners, coming into the chapel, into the past Maggers, into the Wellington Straight, which is the DRS zone on this circuit, which is the first DRS zone on the circuit, sorry, not the second. We're just coming around Brooklands now, up into Luffield, towards the old pit lane, which you can see now on your right. Yeah, very nice pit lane. Don't know why they stopped using it, but coming up to Corpse Corner, the infamous touching between Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton here last season.
Probably going to happen here.
Verstappen out the race, and Lewis Hamilton came back from a 10-second time penalty, which is very good for him.
Oh, I see the stand over them.
Yeah, so
you know Corpse Corner.
Hanger Straight. Yeah.
Basically, I watched Silverstone 2021 for the race. I saw it. Yeah.
Just past Stowe into Vale now. Round to final, the last corner. Looking at the 125. Coming around the last corner. Coming in with a 129, sorry, .984 Unsecond dealer going with a faster 128.189 with the Mercedes. It's not bad. Only a minute. I've got to use my math for this. Just a second off in the Alfa Romeo from a Mercedes. Not too bad. Haas coming behind. 19 second. Sorry about that. 1 minute 9 behind, and there's a 5-second grid penalty for Pirex.
Someone's out.
And both of the McLarens are out on the straight. What has happened there?
All I saw was Hidleck's car was damaged. We're going Stoke Ethan. I might see.
Back to Ethan. Yeah, we might see them ahead on track.
I mean,
One's off.
Hidleck's has been cleared up. Maybe we can see. Oh,
Nothing
the other
here
one
is
else.
gone now. But 5-second grid penalty for Papa Cool Guy as well.
Second, you mean place grid penalty? No offense.
Is it a second?
You said second, yeah.
Oh.
And also, when I went on board with Fernando Matthew, and I think the Williams of Perez, I think it was, he was just weaving across the straight.
Well, watch the replay for one of the McLarens of Viper. He said he has spanned it into the wall. Got that from my YouTube. He's just told me that he spanned into the wall and obviously taking him out the race. We're on board with Suzuki Ethan now, coming into the first and probably the slowest corner I think there is on this track. The 2 hairpins into another. His rear's kind of losing it there, coming out the exit, which probably isn't great for his lap time, but he's got bounced straight back on it, opening the DRS, going down the Wellington straight, coming into Brooklands now, braking miles after the 50-metre board, probably missing the braking zone there. Coming round left field onto the old pit lane straight again, going really wide there, and he's just left it into the wall.
Unlucky.
Well, what's happened there? He could have caught that, couldn't he, if he'd broken turn? That's what I saw. He had it, and he just let go and went straight into the wall.
Oof. As Voltaclin crosses the line, goes 7th fastest. Denies well on a lap, makes his way around cops, and going very pedal to the metal as the Zoe and Harry having a bit of a mess up at Stowe. It's looking very weird here.
Coming
But
down
Deny though.
The hanger straight with Deny.
Second
Gear 8 all the way down. Probably got that ERS on the hot lap setting that you get in this game. Coming round a fantastic Stowe corner. Coming into Vale now. Round to the club corner, very infamous for the rich people, as you know. Very rich people in that club corner, because it's all probably one of the best views you can get on the track. Seeing the last couple of corners and the pit lane, the paddock, and the main. Not really the main straight, is it? It's not really much of a straight, just a grid.
Yeah.
But it's quite small, but it's long enough to hold the 20 cars.
And I sat Stowe, not Stowe, sorry, cops. I mean, I'm on broadcast cam on Undertaker. He just went into turn 1. He's gone into the gravel. But my broadcast cam, he just straight up disappeared.
Yep, I'm on broadcast with him now. I'm just on his side pod. Looks like he's probably lost it, or probably just ran over too much. Looks like he's
Sorry to interrupt you there, but Parallel Harry's just got fastest sector 2. Sorry to interrupt you there.
Keep watching this. There's a yellow flag behind him. I'm not going to watch that for now. It looks like it's Alfa Romeo going slow, but fantastic exit. A fantastic another exit onto the straight. Will he go third? He will.
Okay.
Good prediction from me.
Yeah.
3/10 faster than Undertaker Dillon in the AlphaTauri against the Mercedes. Another problem in sector 2 and 3. It's down it's down the hanger straight. I believe it's just the cars willing to go slow, and it's Deny who's just going very, very slow, causing a yellow flag. I mentioned this to the league owner yesterday after pre-season. People just slowing down to a stop on the straight, causing a yellow flag. I told him it's not good for us while watching, from trying to focus on someone, commentate on them, and then we see the yellow flag. It just gives us the instinct to go, but then we realise it's someone just slowing on the track to let someone go. Told him we need to tell the drivers to stop this, because it's really boring, and you don't have to go this slow to let people through. You can just roll
Literally can
at
go
least
gear
50
5.
miles per hour. but then they're just stopping down into gear 1 and basically stopping on track, causing the yellow flag. It's not just annoying for us, it's dangerous for the other drivers. If they're coming round the exit of a corner and they just see someone parked, can't do well. But now we can see both Mercedes going into the first garage slot in the Silverstone circuit.
Ooh, Verstappen lost his rear end. Sorry to interrupt you there.
Let's circle down to him.
When to Maggots and Beckett's on the exit of the first Maggot, he lost his rear end and went to the grass, which looked like a decent lap for him.
I mean, we are the fastest time ever at the moment is a 1:26, well, basically a 1:27. But I reckon by the end of the session, I think everyone's going to come in now. You can see pit lane is starting to stack up, and people all go out at once and straight through. Whole grid will go, and I reckon the fastest time we'll see set will be at 1:20, 1:25.9. That's my prediction. I'm going to say 1:25.9 is the fastest we're going to get here today in this qualifying session.
I mean, it is possible, but I don't really think it will be possible. I mean, it is a hard lap to get, and P1 is just over a second off that lap. So,
Right, let's go on board with the Mercedes out of the garage, which I believe to be
it's Undertaker.
Undertaker Dylan. So let's follow him round for his 2 laps. His out lap and his flying lap. He's across the pit lane exit there. Not going to be very good if he does that in the race at all. I'll be
Dangerous
warning for that.
driving.
But taking it very well. Probably wanted to look after these softs on this out lap. Probably got the battery on none so we can get round and put the battery on full. 100% battery, round and full. And there, I've word from the FIA office. There is a report being filed on. Let's have a look. Report being filed on the Ferrari of PAFR Cool Guy. It looks like the Red Bull's coming down the straight. Believe he's on the flying lap. He's on his racing line, and then the Ferrari just goes down the inside of him, off track overtaking him, which is obviously very dangerous for the.
Ooh, just saw that as well.
And then he brakes checks him as well at the end. Didn't see that.
Yeah, just saw
He
that.
just comes across and just stops on track. Wow.
That's actually going to what you mentioned just earlier.
That is PAFR Cool Guy with that incident, but we're now on board with Undertaker Dylan as he comes round the final couple of corners, starting his flying lap. And here we go. Into the first corner, also known as Abbey, into Brooklands, not to Brooklands, sorry about that. Fucking hell. Round, fantastic exit, following that racing line where you can see, I don't know if it's been raining earlier today, but we could begin to see a little bit of a dry line where the racing line is.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that's, I don't know if you can see that as well, but you can see a little bit of a dry line. It must have been raining earlier in this session, but it is dry now. But back to the weather forecast for today. Weather forecast for the Britain Grand Prix has been put on. It will be a cloudy qualifying, a sunny sprint, and for the race, double sunny, and towards the end we'll have a little bit of rain. Lovely in there to spice it up a little bit.
Ooh, Verstappen's out. I don't know what happened. He's crashed it.
There he is, yeah.
The S's. Let's see what the Williams. Let's see if we can see from the Williams. See what happened. Ooh, he's gone straight into a wall. He's lost him, gone straight into a wall. Unlucky.
Back on board with Dylan. He comes round the Stoke corner towards Vale, and he's miles off. Yeah, there he is, aborting his lap. He's knowing, nope, can't continue. That's going to lose me too much time, and he's aborting. Probably going to try and save the battery to go again. And I think he is, and it looks like he is. Skipping a couple of revs there. They got to go up a gear. You can tell he's in manual gears by the way he's skipped up and he's stopped again.
And also, just stopping. I think that's AlphaTauri on the pit lane exit. I just saw on the map.
Let's go up to Pearl Happy. Oh fuck, sorry. Pearl Harry, who's just behind the Mercedes. Can't tell if he's flying or not. He's on his owl lap. He's on the medium tyres. Probably trying to start on the medium tyres for the sprint race. Probably best in the mind, but personally I'll start with the mediums. Only a 13 lap race, straight through, no boxing, all the way, fastest tyres. But, you know, yeah, you can do what they want. It will work for them, it will sacrifice them. Not us.
I mean, when it's wet, then you is eligible to not pit. So if it was wet, just on the line, just before the line, Dutch Chewy just got an invalidation with a lap which could have got him to second place. Just on that curb, just before the line, got invalidated. Very unlucky.
Well, let's go on board with Pearl Harry 32 coming round the Vale corner. First final chicane. In, out, shake it all about. Coming round the final corner. Right, past the timing line. Still staying in gear 7, not going up to gear 8, going up to gear 8 in the last minute, all the way round. I've just seen the name tag underneath the pit lane. We're just going to leave that for now. Coming round towards Chapel, slowest part of the track that I've mentioned before. You can see that dry line again with all the tyre marks from people spinning. 4 people out the session.
What is the Williams doing there?
Already, it's not very... And there's a Haas stopped on track again. Bit late again from Pharrell Harry.
There's something feeling not right, because there's a Williams just staying in gear 8, going super slowly around cops, and as you can see now, he's going very slowly down the hangar straight.
And that Haas. So can we find which...
And a Red Bull.
It seems to be...
It's Fernando, Matthew and Lucas.
On board. He's in gear 4 now. Lucas is gear 3. They seem to be racing. He's on his out lap. Lucas on his out lap, fair enough. They are being really slow actually. 152. You shouldn't really be doing that on this straight, which is
the Williams.
Quite a high demand of speed for a Red Bull.
The Williams of Pirax, I don't know how I can pronounce that, is currently on his flying lap, as it looks like, making his way down the Wellington Straight. There's 2 yellow flags in sectors 1 and 2. That's, I believe, Lucas and Denai. As
ladies and gentlemen, all drivers, that is how you are meant to let people through. And there goes P-Rex.
Oh.
Let through. Just explaining how that's how you're meant to let people through, like the Aston Martin did. Staying on a good speed, just out the way before the corner exit. And let's watch it again. I've got it on my stream. It seems to just gets on the power way too early and just spins onto the grass in 4th gear. And that's really probably going to lose the time. And there's Mercedes off track, which is Undertaker Dylan.
I mean,
on board with Lucas. Just have a look at the Mercedes, see what state it is in. And it's disappeared before we get there.
And also, Voltican is on a lap. He's improved his sector 2, by a 10th as he makes his way around Stowe into gear 6. Doesn't really slow down. It's the end of quali. Almost got no validation there.
It's not going to get the lap he wanted. Yes, he is, sorry. Didn't think he was going to get the lap, but he's 14th.
He's gonna
no, he's not going to get his lap. He did not get his lap.
Voltican crosses the line, goes 9th fastest. Sorry to interrupt you there, but jumps up 2 positions.
Well, Will Mackenzie, on his sector 3, got a green sector 2. Can he improve his time going any faster? Can he, yes or no? Going to the turning line, he goes up 1 position past Perez. Correct.
Wow. Okay.
Anybody else still out? We have
1-2 for Mercedes.
ZO, who's got...
Cool guy going, interestingly, very slowly. Just in the middle of the straight.
Cool guy into the pit lane. On board with Lucas, coming around to finish his final lap. Speeding it round. And there we go.
Ooh,
taking the fastest lap of the race as well.
He's prevented.
Sorry.
He's actually
taking it.
Yeah. He's
He didn't
prevented
look that fast on that last corner.
He also prevented the Merc 1-2 from happening. Because they both retired thinking, yeah, we're fine, we gained that 1-2. And then
Yeah.
actually Luca's like, no mate, I'm getting P1. And just
I'm finding
pulls
out
out
it's
a strong
Dutch
car.
Chewy, but he's going slow. Sake.
Bruh. I think he's out of fuel because he's trying to push. Yeah, he's out of fuel, that's why.
Is he?
Mhm. Yeah, he's trying to push that car around the corners. He's just got fuel issues. You can see he's trying to get that car up to speed, but it's just the fuel. Okay. He can just straight up retire, but we have to wait a bit.
Well, so it's a good qualifying for the Mercedes. Not Dutch Chewy at all. As he's had a stinker, to be honest. But here we are.
Just found a yo-yo. As we wait, I'm just going to use my yo-yo because I'm bored. Oh. I'm bad at tricks.
There we go then. Down the grid we go. Lucas first, Denai second, Undertaken third, Cool Guy fourth, Parallel Harry fifth, Omni Fu sixth, Zoe seventh, Volta Reflex eighth, Pipoca ninth, Dutch Chewy 10th, Fernando Matthew 11th. Down we go. Mackenzie 12th, 13th we have Pirex, 14th Ghosty Riots, Toki Ethan, Verstappen 1, Hindlex and Vipers D Black coming last.
Yeah, also, Ghost of Riots will be P13. It will be Parallel Harry and P4 because, you know, fireplace grid penalties.
Gotta do that then.
I'm gonna quickly play on my flute the F1 theme tune for fun. Just a quick intake. Just so we know we are playing F1. Not some racing or ping pong. Not some ping pong. If you know what I mean. So, well. It is very sunny. It is very sunny.
Very sunny.
Literally no clouds. But as I am looking out above the paddock, there is literally not a cloud or a sun in sight.
It's not very British at all.
Literally, it is right now. It is pretty cloudy in real life, as usual. Proper British weather. British. That was terrible. That was actually the worst one I've ever done. All right, formation map.
Formation lap now. Predicted pit stop Saturday is.
You just got cut off. Just got cut off by internet or something. He's lagged out. Well.
Well.
You've lagged out. Unlucky.
I'll come back in. Alright.
Do you want me to give you an invite, son?
No, jeez. See if there is any left. Oh, she just happened one from 40 minutes ago.
If it's available, at least.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I've lost 4 viewers because of that.
Oof. So, Lucas on pole, Deny in P2, Undertaker Dylan in P3. Lucas actually betraying the Mercedes of a 1-2. P4 is Parallel Harry in the Alfa Romeo. In 5th place is Fufu with his teammate in 6th, Volta Reflex. 7th is Voltican P8 is the Ferrari of Cool Guy. 9th is the Dutchman, Dutch Chewy, if he is Dutch. I don't know, because some people have got like Dutch in their name, but they're not actually Dutch. 10th is Fernando Matthew in the Haas. 11th is Mackenzie. 12th is Zoe in the AlphaTauri, who is just trying to zoom past the pack as it currently looks like. P13 is Ghosty Wright and with his teammate in P14. P15 is Verstappen. 16th is Hidlex with his teammate Vipers in P17. And then P18 in the Williams is Pyrex. As now Lucas makes his way around the corner. This is really
lovely to
like...
watch. Whilst they're coming round, while they're going down the hanger straight into Stowe, it's lovely to watch. Every driver just weaving their car around in a...
That is Polish.
Most of them look enjoyed.
That is nice. Polish, Aston Martin TP. That is Polish. Because I am Polish, yay. But I live in England, so it makes no sense.
What is? What?
It is what it is, though.
Some news from the paddock is Reset Blakecat has appealed to leave Aston Martin after being dropped from the starting lineup to reserve. He walked out the motorhome this afternoon and left.
5 red lights, 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, lights on and lights out, and away we go. It's a good start from Lucas. Denai's got it better down the inside just before Abby, and he's got P1. It's a beautiful start for Denai. Can Dylan follow through? No, he can't. Lucas shall be still P2, but as he goes down the inside for the dive, can he make it count? People are going wide, people are going 3 wide. It's absolute scenes here. Going down now, down the Wellington Straight. No DRS for anyone. Very much defending.
No DRS for the first 3 laps of the Grand Prix. We can see Lucas losing that first spot on the podium straight away from the start. He did say before the race that he's not the best at starts, but he hasn't gone down 4 like he predicted he would. But now the slipstream of Undertaker Dylan, doesn't get enough of it. Goes round the outside, off track. You can see right behind. Really, really close between these two. Just off the pit lane. Still no DRS past that hanger straight.
Someone's out.
And that is the Williams. He's gone off, and that's a VSC.
Oh, Dodge just spun it.
Is out. And there's a 5-second time penalty for severe collision with Verstappen. 4.
And Dodge just spun it as well.
Stokey Ethan. Dutch has spun it. You are right. He's at the back, but that is a virtual safety car. So Undertaker Dylan's, and another 5-second time penalty for Stoke Even. That's 10 straight away. And what is he doing? What is happening? 3 abreast under the virtual safety car.
We're back
that
on the
should
way,
not be happening. Back on the way, but should not be seeing that, should we?
Yeah, no.
Virtual safety car and they're 3 abreast. There should be some penalties given out there.
Yeah, no. Definitely penalties should be given out. As Ome Fufu is dropping back. He's just lost 2 positions to Ghosty. As he goes a bit wide, a bit of an illegal overtake on Vipers, but Vipers going to get that back. Going into Brooklands now, almost 3 abreast as they collide. I think it's Ghosty and Vipers. Vipers has gone spinning round. Vipers tried to get the move done on Ghosty, but it didn't go to plan and he spun round. Oh, it's Volta Reflex and Harry.
Still following the start. It's getting really, really tense between Lucas and the Undertaker. Dylan. You can see the gap beginning to form between Lucas and Denai. But Dylan and the Ferrari of Cool Guy behind him, they're staying together as a 3. As soon as the DRS, I can definitely see a DRS train starting now, all the way back to that Aston Martin.
Undertaker Dylan almost
Under
getting the move done. Pardon?
The FIA are investigating the collision with ZOR11, the AlphaTauri, who got the front wing damage, and there it is. Everyone sees that. All the way down to 7th goes the fastest lap. Down, down, down. Race control. DRS is enabled this lap. Will we see the overtake from Dylan? Well, here we go then. Back to Dylan. The first DRS zone coming round right now. It's a 3-second time penalty that adds up to 13 for Stokey Ethan. Here we are then, on board with Undertaker deny. Will he get it? No. Lucas has a DRS on deny.
Ooh. Is this gonna be cops all over again? And this time I'm actually gonna get a broadcast scene of it. Except from last time it was in real life. I don't know why I'm trying to show this off.
Terrible corner for Undertaker Dylan. He's really just...
What happened to Fufu? He's all the way back.
And he's caught up there. They've touched Undertaker Dylan. Has touched the rear. And he's got his rear wing straight into the wall. He's out of the session. Undertaker Dylan goes up to Lucas. He taps his rear. And he's out. He's out of the race.
I was in broadcast mode for Deny, and then I just spotted that. He was going skirming off into a wall. Just saw him that.
Could go. If needed for investigation, I'm going to have to clip this. Very good, right. But there goes Undertaker Dylan. Straight into the barrier. Lucas is taking first because of this incident. Is there a safety car? No, there isn't. Viper's Lee Black down to Dutch 2. He takes fastest up of the race.
Sorry to interrupt you, but something isn't feeling right because Ome Fufu is really dropped back, and I don't know what happened because I don't think he pit.
He must have boxed. Let me just do a little quick.
Yeah, that's what really matters. Oh yeah, he has. He has.
He boxed one. Yeah. Well,
probably had damage.
Now see that.
Let's get the move done on Ghosty.
Looking very shaky. Any close battles nearby? No, I'm gonna follow. Cool guy chasing Deny. Coming round, corpse corner.
You should see Ghosty via Hidlex. It's looking very tense. Hidlex just got the move done.
Yellow flag sector 2, now looks like the Aston Martin of Stokey Ethan is off. He has a 13-second time penalty stacked up against him. Just come back on from the old pit lane. It's not looking great for him at all, to be fully honest with you.
Yeah, indeed.
We'll go to watch this Ghosty Hidlex battle.
I mean, it was very close, but now the two Alpha Towers are currently taking the main show right now.
Are they? Let's have a look then. They are. Team Principal will not be happy if anything happens.
Definitely. As they still fight, and it's also, if we move further up the table, it's a right old ding-dong battle for the top spot. All of these have got their podium places, it's just don't know what order. I mean, when I'm talking about podium places right now, I'm just saying, currently, they are in the top 3. But who will come out ahead of this battle? It's currently looking like Lucas is running away with this, but Denai is going to quickly munch that gap up with DRS. But it's currently looking like...
I see it now. DRS is open for Denai. Coming down the hangar straight. Gap. Closing. Can he get down the inside? In. No, he can't. Good defending from Lucas. But there, here we go. We have 3-second time penalty for Ghosty Riots. Not sure what happened there. But Denai is right on Lucas's tail. Any mistake Lucas makes, Denai is ready to pounce. Lucas just getting away again. I'm just going to change the gap to leader quickly so we can watch the temps. But 3 temps in the middle!
Denai's out, both Mercedes are out.
Both Mercedes out in the first race of the season. Not good, and there is a safety car out now. Gonna have to get a clip of that one. I'm gonna rewatch that down on my screen.
Is this Crashgate? Is this Crashgate? I pulled it on stream.
Watching it now back on my computer. It looks like we're just coming round the first couple of corners, breaking into here, and it looks like
Denai
doesn't break.
Yeah, he outbroke himself.
So Lucas not to blame. Rear wing damage for Lucas now probably, but how will this affect? A report
Yeah, he didn't
from
even. Let me check.
Politician Pivoka.
I
Posted on
mean,
Twitter.
as I look here, it does show. I'm on board with Deny here, and it does show that he is dropping gear, so he definitely outbroke himself. Because if I go a bit forward, he gets DNF'd in gear 5, so he hits Lucas in gear 5, and for some reason the tyre explodes before he even hits Lucas. So that's kind of weird.
A good day for Mercedes. Oh, sorry, we need to watch this battle. Oh, safety car. Sorry.
Yeah.
I've just seen the Ferrari and.
Let me see. Are they? So I'm gonna watch this. What he posted. Well, I'm gonna watch what Volticum posted. If you wouldn't mind me.
Well, everyone's boxing, which isn't smart. It is. It is a safety car.
Oh, okay. I see what happened. I see what happened. With Volticum, I see what happened. So basically, I think Volticum got the move done on Volta, and then when they were going side by side, Volta just ever so slightly clipped Volticum on the wheel and went skirming into the wall.
Well, what we can see is a lot of drivers pitting, losing their track position, but Lucas staying ahead, keeping in mind that is a sprint race, and you don't have to pit. He stayed out, he's kept his track position, and I reckon coming home today for first place, taking pole for tomorrow's race in Great Britain will be Lucas.
Well, technically today, but if we're gonna try and determine it off like real calendars, then yes, tomorrow. If you know what I mean.
Following the safety car now, it'd be good if we get a safety
in the snap. I mean, we have to wait till Pyra's just catches up to the queue, and this is looking like it's gonna be about lap 9 to lap 10. He's gonna catch up to the queue. Currently looks like. I'll quickly be right back. I just need to do something.
And there goes the sportcast.
I'm back.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi's gone again.
What happened to Cool Guy? He's just dropped back to P11. Is he pitted again? What time? No, he didn't pit again. Staffan's already done 2 pit stops. Hello, Harry's pit stop actually worked out for him because he's on new tyres and he's actually in P5, so it's not so bad for him. Everyone desperate to go. We just have to wait till Pyrex gets to the queue.
I might stop commentating this league. I'm not sure. I might drive if there's any positions. I might leave. Is there any positions I might drive?
I think there's a Haas spot. I'm not sure though. No, it's Alfa Romeo's got a spot. Ferrari's got a reserve seat. There's only one spot in Alfa Romeo.
Well, there we see the waving. Coming back, watching Lucas, who's dropped down to P6. That is very sad for him. But
What happened to Cool Guy? I know he pitted, but how? I swear it was like P6.
not sure at all with that one. Alright, there we go. From the restart.
Oh, we're back underway.
Steven McLaren sticking to the floor fantastically.
Didn't even notice we're going. So, Dutch Chewy in P2. Lucas needs to make his way back up the field as Viper is starting to run away as he's already ahead of DRS Rangers. That's Fernando Matthew. He spun at Aintree, I believe. Exit of Aintree.
Definitely got his hot tyres.
Yeah,
3-second time out for Stokey Ethan, which I believe is a 16 now.
Stokey Ethan spun as well.
He's all the way down. He's really not having a good race.
Yeah, indeed.
I mean, dropping reset Blake out for Stokey Ethan. Honestly, Kush, I wouldn't. Reset Blake out's one of the best drivers I've seen, and you've dropped him for a guy first race, debuts this season, has taken a 60-second time penalty in the sprint race.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too good.
Viper's taking the fastest lap of the race. 1 second.
It's a safety car. What happened? There's an Alfa Romeo going to the pit lane. There's no DNFs. Has there just been lots of spins?
Well, let's have a look. Let's watch the Alfa Romeo pit. Here we go. In. Quick. Stop time. Getting a new front wing.
Definitely must have been like a big collision, but no one's out.
7.2 stationary stop for the Aston Martin of Mackenzie. Not fantastic, but Viper's black, watching him coming down the old pit lane straight. I will be back in 2 seconds as my mother is calling me. And it's safety car. Oh. Well, just had word from my mother that the Wi-Fi guy is coming, so depends how long he's going to take. He's going to have to turn it off and, you know, do his thing, so I'm probably going to have to leave at
Cool. That's fine.
some point for a while, but if hopefully he doesn't get here early enough for the end of the Grand Prix. We'll see. I'm going to have to leave halfway through the Grand Prix, catch up the safety car queue, and it's looking like we'll finish on the safety car or we'll have one racing lap, just like Abu Dhabi. Got Dutch Chewy and the Red Bull of F1 Lucas go through and pull it off to do the Max Verstappen, using the safety car to his advantage and going straight through.
I wonder when we're actually gonna go racing.
Right. One lap of racing. And if it's safety car, I'll take a picture now. But safety car is not going to be in this lap, I don't think. So, race director open for Lucas. He wants a picture of the grid. Can anything happen in the last couple of laps? Two
You
Red
never
Bulls
know.
going at it, but a second apart each other. I think Viper D Black can take it home for the pole position tomorrow. Looking at the time penalty, it's actually a 24-second time penalty for Stoke Ethan. He goes at one position. Never going to be enough for him. But, wow.
Pyrox is out. He's crashed somewhere. Oh, he's gone straight into... No, he's just straight up retired on the track. That is very dangerous. Stappen's lapped. Because I think he's disconnected. Okay, I've got a picture done. Everyone's just parked into one bit. Oh. The parallel Harry's the only one. Oh! What the hell is going on here? Gentlemen, a short view back to the past. Can Parallel and Ghosty DNF? Hello? Parallel and Ghosty. Dun, 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 dun. Hello?
Grid for tomorrow. Parallel, Harry, Ghost, Riot, Mackenzie, Volta Reef. No, sorry, I should not be reading this out. This is not the actual grid, sorry. Sorry, my bad. Don't take any of that information.
Okay. All knows that Volta
Yeah.
comes last.
1 minute, my mum's calling me. I think the Donny's here.
Donny.
Yeah, Wi-Fi is out in a couple of seconds. Apparently.
Okay. Right then, let's do this then. Let's do this. Bring on the feature race. Damn, Man City already winning 2-0 against Real. As we wait. Right, Formation Lapo Dingo is underway. So, Vipers will be taking top spot in the McLaren, as he's already taken a very interesting line to turn 1. Oh, turn 2 really. So, 17 drivers, 2 people have already been sent to the grid. Jesus Christ. So, P1 is Vipers, P2 is Lucas, P3 is Zoe, P4 is Dutch Chewy, P5 is Ome, 6th is Volta Reflex, 7th is Hidlex, 8th is Harry, 9th is Fernando Matthew, 10th is Mackenzie, 11th is Cool Guy, 12th is Ghosty, 13th is Stoker Ethan, 14th is Verstappen, 15th is Undertaker Dylan, 16th is Deny, and 17th is Voltican. So let's see what this race shall bring us. Cześć, właśnie komentuję. As we're going to get underway for the British Grand Prix, as everyone parks their car in the selected grid slots, I'd say. As we are going to go, lights out, and for some reason Voltican is P1, but don't be fooled, it is Vipers. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and we are underway for the Silverstone Grand Prix feature race. It's a good start from Vipers, already getting the upper echelon, going now into Abbey. Oh, look at this at the back, and that's Mackenzie dropping to 14. That's someone going wide, 3 abreast, 4 abreast. That's a Haas round. That's going still round. Oh my goodness me, everyone's piled up here at the start, going through the first couple of corners. Jesus Christ, it's absolute scenes here. So Vipers in P1, Lucas in P2, going to change soon, as it's going very, very close, and it's going to be very interesting. So it's going to be nice as they make their way around Cups Corner. These are critical corners. I mean, it's true though, as they're about to nearly go 3 abreast. Oh my goodness me. See, that's how you do it, Hamilton. That's how you do it. See? Mamo, kolację mogę? Parówki. Denai is fighting with Mackenzie. He's going to go side by side into Stowe. He's got the move done before Stowe. So they're already making their way up the field, the two Mercedes. Ready in the final grid slots for points, as Volta has to be confronted by Fernando as he goes around the outside on him. On board here with the AlphaTauri Zoe, currently in the middle of 2 grueling fights between first and second and fourth and fifth. So Harry and Cool Guy and Lucas and Vipers. And as they make their way round Brooklands into Luffield, it's looking very intense. Voltacon's already got his penalty, so does Stoker Ethan. He's got a penalty. Didn't even notice that. As Volta and Fernando are exiting the pit lane. Many seconds behind the rest of the pack as they make their way round Mackett and Beckett. This is a very good broadcast position. That was actually a very good aesthetic for a camera as they make their way around Stowe. Going to go a bit further down the pack here. This is the closest fight so far, and that's Undertaker Dylan getting the move done on Dutch Chewy, who is going to the pit lane already. And Dutch Chewy's already got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So far, Cool Guy and Parallel Harry, it's the only big fight right now. So, you never know what you can expect here, as there's 2 rear wings open and then 1 without, as Cool Guy tries to get the lunge. Can he get it? You never know. They make their way around. He's still behind. He's going to try again though. Going into cops. You have to go into broadcast cam. Oh, they almost collide into each other. And that's Harry going miles off the... No, sorry, Zoe going miles off the circuit. Very, very intense. As on board here with Parallel Harry. Attack starting to cool down. Vipers is well in the lead for this race. Looking like he's going to get a win. As Zoe is defending. Trying to, but he can't. Cool Guy is in P3. And now Harry's trying to follow, but he can't. He's going to stay behind his teammate. So they make their way around the final corner to start lap 4 then. As they make their way around the S's. Fufu trying to get the move done on Dylan. gets that rear wing open. It's an absolute DRS train, kind of, from going from Fufu all the way to Zoe. And Cool Guy's the one that is being vulnerable here. So you never know what's going to happen here. We're into lap 4 out of 26 and still a long path to go. So Vipers can easily lose that lead when it comes to a mistake. And there's something called the commentator's curse, and I will be very upset if I get just given Vipers the commentator's curse. But Cool Guy is starting to run away in P3, but Zoe's got DRS, he's got the slipstream. He doesn't use his ERS though. He wants to save it for later, maybe for the later laps, as Undertaker Dylan trying to, and that's Voltican out. Second race in a row, and it's a safety car. Voltican is out for the second time in a row. Sprint and qualifying, sprint and feature race. I think maybe even qualifying, I'm pretty sure. So that's very unlucky, as Verstappen is in the pit lane. Very interesting. Lucas trying to do the Verstappen Hamilton tactic. So we have to wait till Matthew catches up to the pack, and that's looking like a good lap 6, maybe even lap 5. So this lap, but it's not looking that possible because they're already going to Cops. He's not even gone into Aintree yet. Undertaker Dylan gets a penalty. Drinky.
Wiesz, klamki mleka wyrzuciłeś?
Serio?
Tak czy nie?
A no, słucham?
Wiesz, klamki mleka wypiłeś?
Tak, a ja zrobiłem... Undertaker Dylan. P6. Okay. Yep, so they're not going in this lap. So Fernando Matthew will be, yep, lap 6 as expected. As some people are pitting, I think it's too late for a pit stop now. Some people are getting speedings. Vipers is in P1. Keeps mental about it. Fernando Matthews in the pits as well, so lad furthers away. Looks like we're gonna have a delay in the safety car. Safety car slowly started to pick up the pace as Vipers is slowly dropping back from it. Yep, safety car will be going in the slap, unless Fernando will join the queue too late. Yep, safety car is in this lap. It's holding everyone up here. Lucas is pitting. Viper has gone. And then as they make their way around the final corner, and we are back underway here for the Silverstone Grand Prix as Vipers is in P1 and he's got a penalty. He has got a penalty here. That might cost him. Cool guy in P2. He just needs to stay off track limits. And he's got P1 in his hands. As you can see here, Ghosty is lagged out. Dylan though, around the outside, he's got the move done on Zoe. Solid move. Dutch Chewy as well on Verstappen. Undertaker Dylan makes his move done on Verstappen just before Max and Beckett's. So, and Mackenzie gets a 3-second time penalty. Ume Fufu though can't get the move done. They're still fighting. Fernando in P12. Overtaking the lagged out Ghosty. Volta and Undertaker Dylan currently the closest out of everyone else. Mackenzie gets the move done on the AI. Hiddex though, Ono May Fufu, making their way around Brooklands. Can he get the move done? No, he can't. He's going to stick behind. Deny though. Alex is going to make his way round. Still fighting Fufu, but he definitely does know, but I can say he doesn't know, because, I mean, in real life he wouldn't. That Deny is slowly approaching him, so it's getting very close. Stepping up to P10. Sounds weird saying stepping up to P10. As Hidlex still fighting Fufu, Deny still behind. Dutch Chewy close as well. Undertaker Dylan close. So it's like a good battle for P3 actually. As Stoke Ethan is out of the Grand Prix, he's crashed at the exit cops and it's a safety car. It's another one. Did he crash on purpose or like what happened? I really wonder. But you never know. Oh, unlucky. He spun into cops. Unlucky. People are going to the pits now. Denai stays out, so he's going to be ahead. Dutch Chewie's going to be P2, so it's going to be a Mercedes, then a Red Bull, then a Mercedes on a safety car restart. Where haven't I seen that before then? And then there's an Alfa Romeo somehow in P4. That's the plot twist, and then the Haas in P5. Yeah, and then another Alfa Romeo in P6. Actually, top 3 is surrealistic, and then just 4th to 6th, 7th is just like kinda unrealistic. I mean, Coast kind of is realistic for where he is. Disqualification for Denai, overtook the safety car. He overtook the safety car. Oh my goodness me. It's absolute scenes. Just parked at the exit or the entry of Woodcock. Is Lucas disconnect? No. Something must have happened to him. Undertaker Dylan's pitting, so it's Dutch Chewy in P1. That's very odd. Very odd there. How has Verstappen got P1 there? Update on Man City v Real Madrid. It's 2-1 to Man City. Just before, a couple minutes before half time. Oh! That's Jim Verstappen! Dutch Chewy has been disqualified as well. This is going to be Fernando Matthew leading the pack. What on earth has happened there? So, safety car is in this lap. Fernando will be leading the procedure. And has he decided already to go? No, he hasn't. And we're underway here. Hilex has overtaken Fufu under safety car conditions. But we are back underway. Who is going to get the good start? And it is Fernando. And Viper's ghosting through Ghosty. Trying to get his P1 back. Hilex and Fufu still fighting. Hilex is looking very laggy here for some reason. Vipers making the way around the outside into cops. He's got the move done. He's back into P1. Gonna make their way around Max and Beckett's. Vipers is now strongly in the lead of this Grand Prix. Mackenzie's lost his podium place to parallel Harry. Let's see if Dylan can catch up. As Cool Guy's making a very weird send, pushing Mackenzie wide. Cool Guy goes into the pits. No one's going there. So is Fernando. Vipers gets the fastest lap. Can Hilex retake a podium place and make it a good day for McLaren? Yes, he can. He gets the move done after Mackenzie goes a bit too wide. As there going to be team orders here? Is there going to be team orders? As Undertaker has made an absolute enthralling send. Lucas follows him as they're starting to eat up this pack. As Denai and Dutch Chewy, both of their teammates, aren't there. Mackenzie and AI. Lucas has hit the AI's rear end. Lucas around the outside. Mackenzie tries to defend. He gets the move done. He doesn't. Mackenzie fights back on Dylan. Three abreast here. Is there going to be contact? There is! There's someone spinning off! It's Mackenzie! It's a Verstappen and Hamilton. I told you it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen, and it did. My goodness me. Three abreast going into Cops, and then Undertaker actually backed out, and then Lucas and Mackenzie just tried to put matters into their own hands. DRS has been yeeted on by the race control. They make their way round turn 1. The only close fight so far, like a very close fight, like 2/10. Still fighting. They're right on each other's backs. See where Fufu is compared to, you can still see Dylan by a bit. As we go into Cops again, is it going to be the same after a lap ago? No, it's not. So, and Lucas is coming back for more here. So they make their way around Maggots and Beckett's. Tak. As they make their way round Chapel. Lucas turns out to the right. Turns out does the dummy. Around the outside into Stowe. Can he get the move done? No, he can't. He has to stay behind. Go further beneath the grid. There's still right old ding-dong battle for P4. It's a 5-car battle, I think. As that's a yellow flag. That's Verstappen going slowly as Mackenzie was just sliding off that curb. 11 laps to go here. They make their way into Luffield.
A po co to?
Żebym widział comment. As they make their way round Cops. Oh, Undertaker Dylan goes wide. Someone else goes wide there in the background. I think that was Zoe. Looked like a very grey car. Grey and white car it looked like, so I think it was Zoe going wide. Maybe someone even further back. They make their way round the final corner to start lap 17. 10 laps to go. Very close to the end here. Viper is currently looking like he's got the win in his hands. Look at this DRS train here building up. Dylan is slowly catching up to Hidlex as well. Make their way round Cops. As now, starting to build up for a fight for P3. As now the tops from 7th to 3rd is looking like a fight to build up. 5 car battle. Zoe's a bit far back, but it shouldn't be too bad. No moves or anything being made or anything. It's just looking like it's just going to be firm, staying like this. Zoe though, never mind. Saw him being 3/10 behind Fufu. Now was all eaten up. Undertaker Dylan is slowly closing on a headlex. You can see his name tag when you're going into cops. It starts to appear. Oh, it's even closer now. Jesus Christ. Undertaker gets that rear wing open. Gets the slipstream. He doesn't use his ERS though. Try. Oh, it was almost a Dutch Tubby and Verstappen incident from the safety car. Yellow flag, that's Mackenzie. Don't know what happened. He's about to get lapped by Viper. As Undertaker Dylan goes into P3, can Lucas follow? Yes, he can. So, can they catch up to Parallel Harry, who was pretty much a bit ahead, but it's looking like it's going to be all eaten up in a matter of seconds. They make their way around Maggots and Beckett's. Oh my goodness, it's Power needs to watch out. Dylan is catching up. So he may even catch up to Viper. He may probably not going to get the move done unless Viper makes a mistake. But it's currently looking like that he won't make a mistake. And Mackenzie has been lapped. So it's not looking very good for Alfa Romeo here. Or neither Aston Martin or Haas. Because either Williams, no, not Williams, because Fufu is, that's just an Alpine. So Williams are kind of in the mud here. Many teams are now kind of in the mud. Lots of losses of points, big loss of points. Can Dylan get the move done on Parallel Harry here and try and close the gap to Viper, who is nearly 8 seconds up the road? Harry needs to defend now. Dylan's got DRS. Tries to go for the move. He tries again. Can't get it done though. Zoe and Fufu side by side into Stowe. Who's going to get the upper echelon? Down the inside goes Zoe, trying to take it. Who's going to bite the bullet and get P6? It's currently looking like Zoe. They hit each other. And it's going to be Zoe and P6. Dylan though, is he going to fancy ascend? He will fancy ascend. He is up into P2. They are still fighting, and that's Viper. Oh, he's done a mistake. I've just jinxed it. I feel so bad. I've just pretty much jinxed him there. I said he was going to do a mistake. He has done a mistake. Undertaker Dylan's in P2. Can Lucas follow like he does most of the time? No. He's going to stay behind his sister team. So now, Viper needs to pick up the pace because any mistake, as we look at penalties, it is currently looking like it will be Viper winning this race. We have to go to leaders now as we make our way round the final laps of this race. Literally intense music right now. I can literally hear it in my mind, just going dun 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 dun. Viper needs to try his hardest not to get another penalty, because otherwise he needs to keep that 3-second gap. But if he will, Harry's still going to take P1. So he needs to build a good gap after that mistake. Lucas sticking it, he knows he's going to get a podium. But he might relax a bit too much and be behind. So you never know what's going to be the right choice here. Oh god, it is looking closer. That gap, that leader gap, Dylan is slowly getting closer. It's under 3 seconds. Oh, is this gonna be a shocker? Is he just gonna lose his win when it was in his grasp? Undertaker Dylan is throwing everything he can at his Mercedes to try and catch up to the McLaren, but now he has to deal with some back markers with a lagged out with a disconnected Aston Martin of Ghosty Riots. Oh, Undertaker Dylan loses his rear end. Oh, just loses his rear end there. That's going to invite Parallel Harry to try and make a move. He's going to stick behind though. Dylan's going to have DRS. He doesn't. Dylan goes through Ghosty here. What is going on here? Kenzie's got a penalty. We just have to watch Harry. If that gap to leader drops by 4/10, winner will be Harry. The winner will be Harry. And it's currently looking very possible for Harry to win this Grand Prix because he is right next to Dylan here. It's starting to rain. Is this... There are some raindrops. It is raining. It is raining here. In the final laps of this race, is anyone gonna take the risk right now and pit? Because it's starting to look pretty heavy now that it's picking up on the camera, and you can see it more and more now on the track, on the cameras of T-Pod and such. Viper's coped brilliantly here, and Lucas has got a penalty. His podium dreams of this race is now over. He got that final warning and has got the penalty. Oh goodness, goodness. Dylan's got another one. Dylan's got another one. So Harry's got P2 currently firmly in his hands, but can he get P1? That is the question. Oh, Harry just hits Dylan's rear end there. This is going to be an absolute fight. Dylan is biting the bullet and is pitting. It isn't really optical, but Viper is pitting as well. Harry has won this race. It is too early to pit. It is too late to pit now. Surely not. Come on, someone's definitely doing Orlando Norris, and that is parallel Harry. Okay, people are losing their rear ends, but that is very quick. Yeah, DRS is disabled. It is time to pit. So has Harry really got his race in his hands? I mean, he has to go slower so he doesn't lose his rear end. Okay, so the top three have not pitted for a set of inters. As Harry is losing, he's sliding all over the old pit straight. He's going slower than he usually is. Cups. As Mackenzie is out, he's retired at the loop. Is Harry going to pit? Viper is catching up really fast as we look on the leader gap. He is catching up very, very fast. Is Harry going to decide to stay out? It's looking very hard to control here in these conditions. He is not pitting. Is he going to be? He is going to win the British Grand Prix here. Viper can only just sit back and try and get P2. And as I say that, Ome Fufu goes spinning into the wall. Everyone else bit the bullet. Everyone else did, but one man didn't. He knew that was too early, or just little to no time to pit for inters. Maybe Viper is catching up very, very fast, but it's too late now. Harry makes his way round Brooklands. It's 10-second gap as they make their way round Luffield. Am I just questioning? Am I regretting what I have just said? 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. I mean, technically it's 10 seconds right now. 9 seconds. 8 seconds. That gap is winding down very, very fast. 7 seconds. 6 seconds. 5 seconds. Oh my god. Down the hangar straight is 4 seconds. You can see the McLaren. But McLaren have thrown, Viper has thrown everything at him. He might get the move done, but it's too late to make the move. They make their way round the final chicane. Or will it be Viper? Make the way around the final corner. Is Viper going to win the Grand Prix? No, he has won it. Viper has won the British Grand Prix. Just on the chicane, in a couple of corners, he's just lost it, Harry. Lucas with P3, Dylan with P4, Hillex with P5, Zoe P6. Volta Reflex tried his best, but couldn't do too well. Goes P7. The rain just absolutely switched everything up. Cool guys, done very well. Ghosty, sadly disconnected. Could have done way better if he didn't. Cool guy crosses the line now to be P8. Fufu is now going to make his way round to get P9. Verstappen's behind, but you shouldn't really worry. 6 seconds gap. He's got a broken front wing, but it doesn't matter. Fernando Matthews gets another penalty as he makes his way around the chicane, around the final turn. He's going to cross the line and become a P11. What a race that was! I'm just going to ask if I can do interviews. And it's all of a sudden sunny again. But Vipers just on the line. It was just that corner Harry done a mistake on. It got too wet. Undertaker Dylan from 15th from the sprint race has taken all the way to P4. Lucas started P2, finished P3, but Vipers is the one to talk about. I shall do party now with people. Lucas. Let's just wait for a bit until we see everyone and we can add them to the party. So I will be doing interviews, so F1 Lucas. So Lucas. Parallel. And then finally, the race winner, Vipers. Bruh, I literally can't add them. Okay, that's stupid. F1. Okay, let's just add with Lucas first. Can't add them. Oh, I already had. I've added parallel Harry, and that's it. There we go. Cutting this quickly. Alright, let's add wipers. V edge wipers is appearing offline. So stop here. Sorry. Wait for it to load. For God's sake. Oh. So TV Vipers. There we go. Hello there. Hello there. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Hello? You here? Oh, it's fine. I can tell you're Spanish already. I know you did say you will laugh at my Spanish accent. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, I don't really know Spanish, but I know like a couple words and that's it. The basic ones. You know what I mean by them.
Yeah.
Basic ones. So, how do you think when you just overtook Harry on the final lap and just got that win by a 10th? How did you feel then? Did you feel relieved?
Yeah, I